All right, let's talk about a concept I've been digging into called the mirror and the jar. And look, if you've ever felt like you're right on the edge of a huge breakthrough, but just can't quite get there, this might be the thing that finally unlocks it all for you.
So it really kicks off with this one big question that I think a lot of us have asked ourselves, right? If we're smart, if we're good at what we do, if we're driven, then why? Why do we get stuck? You've seen it, right? These brilliant founders who just can't seem to land on the right idea, or coaches who can literally transform everyone's life that their own, or, these amazing professionals who can lead any project except their own new venture.
And that's the real kicker, isn't it? The paradox. Because this isn't a feeling of being incompetent. No way. You know you're capable. The real frustration, the thing that drives you crazy, comes from that contradiction. It's a super confusing and honestly a pretty isolating place to be.
Okay, so to really get to the bottom of this, we need a totally new way of looking at it, a new diagnosis. It's not about missing some skill or some new strategy. No. The source material for this calls it the mirror problem. So what is the mirror problem? Well, get this. It's the idea that the very thing that makes you so good at what you do, your single greatest gift, is the exact same thing that creates your biggest blind spot. Think about it. The ultimate problem solver can't see the problem when the problem is them. The master of transformation can't transform their own container.
And here's the perfect metaphor to really nail this down. It goes like this. You can't read the label from inside the jar, and boom, that's the whole thing right there. Your feeling of being stuck, it's not some personal failure. It's a structural impossibility. You are literally living inside your own operating system, and there's no way to see it from the outside without a mirror.
Okay, so if you can't see it, how in the world are you supposed to fix it? Well, this is where the method completely flips the script. It's all about understanding this crucial, critical difference between a problem and something much, much deeper.
See, on one hand, you've got a problem. This is what most business coaches and consultants deal with, right? It's kind of surface level, it's generic, and it has a nice, neat solution you can buy, like a new sales funnel or some productivity hack. But then you have a condition. And this is totally different. It's systemic. It's deeply, deeply specific to you. And there's no simple fix. It actually requires a complete transformation.
And here's the lightning bolt moment. Most people, most of us, we try to solve our condition as if it were just a problem. We buy another course, download another tool, try another framework, but it never really works. Why? Because we're just treating a symptom, not the underlying system.
So how do you actually uncover that condition? Well, you have to resequence the diagnosis. Instead of starting with the struggle, you flip it. You start with the pressure you feel. From there, you map out the consequences. Then you get real about the cost of those consequences. That leads you to the feeling of urgency. And only then, at the very end, do you land on the actual struggle. See? This way, you reveal the whole system, not just the one painful symptom.
Now, once you stop seeing a problem and you start seeing your condition for what it is, man, everything changes. This is the breakthrough. And it leads to these 5 pretty incredible transformations in how you see everything.
Okay, number 1.
All of a sudden, the copy writes itself. I'm serious. Your marketing, your website, your emails, it all just flows. Why? Because you stop trying to invent some clever marketing tagline and you just start using the actual words that are already rattling around inside your own head and, of course, in the heads of everyone else just like you.
Just listen to a phrase like, "I've built it, they're just not coming." That's not marketing copy, that's raw, visceral truth. That's the internal monologue. And when someone sees their exact inner struggle reflected back at them like that, the connection is immediate. It's powerful.
All right, transformation number 2, and it follows directly from that first one.
The sales conversation is already won. Because you've already articulated their exact condition with such insane clarity, there's almost nothing left to sell. They feel so deeply seen, so understood, that the trust is just there. The sale is basically made before you even hop on the call.
Number 3, this one's all about what you create. The product spec is implied. You don't have to guess what to build anymore. You don't have to wonder what service to offer. The solution is literally the mirror image of the condition you just diagnosed. Every feature, every module, every single step is a direct answer to the pain they just told you about.
Okay, On to number 4. This is about the value of what you're doing. You realize the methodology is the business. What you're really offering isn't just the answer at the end. It's the process of getting to that answer. That aha moment of clarity, when someone finally understands their own condition, that is the entire value proposition. The method you use to find the truth is the product.
And finally, we've got number 5. And honestly, this is the most powerful transformation of all. The recursive validation is live. And here is the ultimate proof. It works on you. You are patient 0. When you use this method to articulate your own condition and you feel that little shiver of recognition go down your spine, that's your data. It's live, it's real time, it's recursive validation. And that leads to the final, powerful point. This isn't a theory anymore. If you can build a system that gives you, the creator, that moment of profound clarity about your own stuckness, well, you've just built something that will work for absolutely everyone else who is stuck inside that very same jar. Period.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Just take a look at where you feel stuck right now, in your work, in your life, wherever, and ask yourself, are you just trying to solve a surface-level problem? Or are you finally ready to look in the mirror, to really see the jar you're in, and to start the real work of transforming a lifelong condition? Because that difference, that's everything.